I'm Bob Alicia, Technical Applications Specialist for ALPINE Mobile Electronics Division. Welcome to our third video in our power installation series for 1991. Today we're going to cover the installation of the 9542 cellular telephone, 9545 cellular telephone, and the brand new 8040 security system. And with Terry's help, we'll give you a demonstration. If Terry were a car, she had an ALPINE 8040 security system, she would set up a pre-warning exterior perimeter. This perimeter, if it's disturbed, reduces to the interior perimeter. This interior perimeter, once it's violated, will trigger the alarm immediately.
Maybe we better have Philip Thompson explain this exciting new security system to you. Take it away, Phil.
Thanks, Bob. Told you not to mess with her. 8040 is a digital radar security system that includes a digital radar sensor, 2-button remote with code ROM, starter cut relay, microprocessor controlled main unit and remote, 123 dB soft chirp siren, and disarm valet switch. The main breakthrough on the 8040 is the digital radar sensor. The pre-warning feature makes it the most advanced on the market today. Let's take a look at it in action. Once you've selected the diameter of the pre-warning field, if anything enters that area, the field will reduce to the interior perimeter of the car, and the LED will blink rapidly. In 5 seconds, the radar sensor field expands back out. If there is still motion in the outer perimeter, it will reduce again and chirp 4 times, warning them that they have been detected.
Tech breakthrough. Unlike competitor systems, which can be broken into in the time it takes them to trigger the pre-warn mode, the ALPINE 8040 instantly changes from pre-warn to interior monitor mode and is ready to trigger instantly if the interior perimeter is violated.
It will pre-warn the intruder 3 times. Then it will reduce to the inner parameter mode and stay there for 15 minutes. Then it will expand out again. This feature is designed to reduce needless pre-warning if the car is parked where heavy foot traffic may continually set off the pre-warning signal. Plus, there are 4 cool features on the 8040. You can adjust the outer pre-warning perimeter by adjusting dip switches on the main unit. The inner perimeter is adjustable to 15 different sizes through the remote. Bob will show you how to adjust the inner and outer perimeters in the installation segment of this video in just a minute. The pre-warning perimeter is self-adjusting to eliminate false pre-warning signals. When you park your car and arm the system, the 8040 will automatically adjust the perimeter to exclude any environmental objects that might falsely trigger it, like a tree blowing in the wind. And if you're parked in an area where there's a lot of foot traffic, it might continually set off the pre-warning signals. So you can shut that off by simply pressing both buttons simultaneously. And to turn it back on, you can press both buttons again. Now that you have a basic understanding of how the 8040 system works, Bob will explain how to install and set up these advanced features of the 8040. Back to you, Bob.
Man, that's one nasty security system. Let me give you some tips on how to install that radar sensor. The base installation of the 8040 is the same as what we showed you in our very first video. The only key difference is the radar sensor. Now, this should be placed in the center of the vehicle, let's say in the center console or in the armrest. This will keep it unbiased in its sensor capabilities. We can select one of 4 of the pre-warning perimeters on the 8040. These adjustments are done by the dip switches inside the main unit. The main unit switched to maximum when it comes from the factory. You can adjust these zones by changing the dip switches, which will select 3 smaller zones. You can select the interior protection field by either pressing the TX button or the EXT button on the remote control. You can select 15 different sizes to match the interior dimensions of the car. As I press the EXT button, I will decrease the size of the inner zone perimeter protection. As I press the TX button, I will increase the inner zone perimeter protection. And you will notice the unit chirps twice when it reaches its extreme either small or large interior perimeter size. Now as I extend my hand to enter the perimeter, the LED begins to flash rapidly. I can reduce that zone to protect just the inside of the car, which is what I want to do. The installation of the 9542 cellular mobile telephone is very simple. The basic installation is pretty much the same as all other phones. You've got your hands-free mic that you choose a location for, and the external speaker that'll help if you've got a convertible car. You'll also notice that the transceiver data cable is kind of short. That's because the transceiver is so small that you can actually hide it underneath the seat. There's no need to put it back in the trunk. You can even lock it in the glove box. This will help in the security aspect because it's got a communicator built right in. So if you can lock it away, camouflage it, it'll be more secure. Let me show you how to program the 9542 in the car. Programming the 9542 cellular mobile telephone or the 9545 3-watt portable phone is real simple. Simply lock the phone, which means function lock. Press the function key until the roam light comes on. Once the roam light comes on, go to the asterisk key, press it down and hold it until it goes out. Once it goes out, you'll notice you've got your SIDH up there first. Enter your information, hit store. You've got min mark, hit store. The telephone number for the phone, hit store. Your access overload class, hit store. Your group identification mark, hit store. Your lock code, hit store. And you'll notice that now our phones actually read the ESN on the handset. Hit store, brings you back to your first parameter, and to burn the NAM, you press send, hold it, and let it go. That's all it takes. Mounting the 9545 3-watt portable phone is a snap. Simply choose the location for your one-touch mounting bracket, plug in your cigarette lighter adapter, take your hands-free mic and maybe put it on your lapel or the seat belt, and plug it in and you're set to go. Also, while the phone is plugged into the cigarette lighter, it will charge the battery inside the 9545. I'd like to thank Terry for making this video like a day at the beach.
Oh, thank you. I like this phone,
Yeah,
Bob.
it's pretty cool.
No. I really like this phone, Bob.
Terry, say goodbye.
See you next time, if Bob gives me this phone.
Terry, come on, be reasonable. I can't. It's the
I
only
like this phone, Bob.
Terry, I mean,
Aww.
let's see what I can do.
Attaboy, Bob. Yay, Alpine Mobile Electronics! No, I mean it. I do want the phone. Bye.
That's you too. God, I don't know if I can, Paul. What did I do wrong? I didn't say disturbance?
He's making noises over here.
We better get it on mid-take because he's almost running out of hands. Us fellas is under a lot of pressure.
Might as well set it off.
It has to wrap. I can't take anymore.
Hey, Bob, do you have any tips for installers?
Yeah. Don't ever neglect the battery terminal.
Goodbye. Good golly, man, I'm driving home at a very rapid pace.